Hello Transport Evolved viewers, this is QuickCharge in the 2013 Nissan Leaf Tekna. It's top of the range, Tekna. It's got this slow moving, this is the view, all round camera. So this is the rear, left, right, left and front. And you can see the front of the camera there. Because we're moving below a certain speed, we can see out the front of the car, which is great because it means I can get very close to the car in front. Obviously it clicks off once you get to sort of 5 miles an hour or more. But it means I can, getting up close and personal with this car here, I can get right up to the stop line and stop on the stop line before checking where I'm going from there on, which is lovely. I really like this. It's very nice. Other features that I like, and that's pure gadgetry, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah,
really?
Absolutely gadgetry, but it's nice gadgetry. It does make me think you're playing a computer game a little bit, because it's a bit top down. Original Grand Theft Auto.
Yep. Heated steering wheel is really nice, and the heated seats are really nice. The switch on the back only works, it's only one switch, as I just noticed, which seems to be a problem if you've got kids, because one ultimately will want to have the heated seats on and the other won't. So I can see that causing some arguments. But other than that, look, it's a really nice car.
It's got the kick down feature.
It's got the kick down, which I just used there. We're now at 30. It's got the limiter feature in the European car, which I assume the American one doesn't have. And it's got the eco button on the steering wheel, which you talked about. Yeah.
And so the Eco and the B mode now essentially give you, and Drive mode, 3 different levels of regen you can choose from.
It's got the auto wipers and the auto lights, which obviously the other one doesn't have. But what I'm about to do now is I'm going to take the speed limiter off. Okay, we're in Drive, and now see this big hill here? I'm going to go down this, and I'm going to put the car in B, engine braking. I want to see if this car will slow itself, keep itself at 20 miles an hour going down this hill. It is, Look at that. It's slowing down, going down a hill. If I put it in Eco, it doesn't change the mapping. So if I put it in Drive, it will slowly speed up. I'll have to move around, drive along here a bit more, and we'll see. I'm just keeping an eye on the back window. Of course, the other thing that this car's got, which the base model Vizia doesn't have, is it's got the tinted windows in the back, which we have on our Leafs.
Yes.
But this is engine braking simulation down the hill. It's lovely. It really is. It's slowing me down without having to touch the brake pedal. I like.
It just feels more refined.
So I can drive this with my left hand, and I don't have to use the brake pedal.
We've got leather here. Leather seats, although the seats leather only goes up to the edge. Past the edge.
I just noticed that, didn't I?
Furriness. Woo! Going around corners.
Yes, this is quite a...
And all of this plastic down the central column here is slightly pearlescent as well. It's just slightly more refined finish.
Yeah, I like it. I like the feel that it gives. I like the Eco button, and it's just in the right place for my thumb. Making the car judder backwards and forwards. Let's put the air conditioning on. Entering into a 20. Big goober fish. Okay, so let's play Huey. Put this camera on, and we'll see him go past, look. That's brilliant.
That is very cool.
Okay, so I'm putting the air conditioning on. I'm just going to jump off this curb here. Oh, this is brilliant, because I can see
where the curb is
coming past me. It's brilliant. Alright, so we're steaming up the car a bit. So we put this on full blast, and we put those on. It clears really quickly, much quicker than it does in the old Leaf. Lovely.
Yes.
You were saying you don't like this.
The single colour, I find a bit bland, a bit boring, but that's might just be me and my tastes. I like a bit of variety.
I don't think the seats are all that warm anymore. I think they heat up and then they turn off after a while. Certainly not like other cars where they keep your heat for a long time.
They blast your bum.
They blast your bum and then turn off. But actually, I could drive in engine braking mode all the time. I like having this amount of control. I like having one pedal driving. There seems to be a lot more space for your left foot as well. They've got rid of that big hump that we used to have, because obviously they're putting the emergency brake down there.
Yes, which used to sit there.
Just here, yeah. But I also think I mean, we talked about the Google POIs when you were driving, but the question is, Mark, this is the tough question. The Vizia is how much cheaper?
I don't know the exact figures. It's substantially cheaper. Yeah,
I think it might even be sort of 6 or 7 grand.
And does the extras warrant that extra money?
Right.
I don't know at the moment, and I think that's the kind of decision that's only going to come with a couple of days worth of driving, which is, how does anyone make that decision on a test drive?
Well, I mean, we obviously, yeah, exactly. I mean, we're doing our QuickCharge. I tell you what, that round view camera was just really useful in helping me get into this really tight filter lane here. You can see how close other cars are passing me. And then if I kick it into D, I'll have the kick down to get me round. What I need is you can't see past this corner thing. I tell you what, the steering wheel was so much heavier that actually getting the wheel round quickly enough,
it's hard to do.
Yeah, was harder to do.
I know, weaving in and out.
I'm sorry for spinning the wheels, by the way.
Weaving in and out of traffic earlier on around doing the school run, it was a lot more effort with the steering.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is lovely. But there is one thing about that round view monitor. I want to be looking out there, not here.
You want a HUD?
I want the day when it just gives me a HUD either side. Or does what Volvo does, which has a little light here and a little light here that tells you, hey, you're getting a bit close, or there's something in your blind spot. Other than that, though, I like the gadgets, and sure, if I could afford it, I probably would get one. Especially with 6 kilowatt charging, which one this one has. CHAdeMO 6 kilowatt and 3 kilowatt. Lovely. Yeah. No 3-phase. Shame. Much firmer suspension, much firmer ride, much firmer handling from what I've seen so far. This is much more like a conventional car.
Feels more planted on the road.
Let's see what we think after a week.
Yeah.
Alright. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.